I'm joined today by Gareth Anwyl from Hamptons International in Winchester. Gareth won't mind me saying he has been around the block a bit and is one of the more experienced agents in the city. So here are our 5 questions. So question 1, what would you have done differently in this crisis if you'd been given, say, 2 months' notice that was coming, sir?
Good question. One I wish we had the warning, to be honest. I think with that question, we would have moved faster getting more stock to the market. I think a lot of people, the weather was so bad earlier this year, were understandably holding off until gardens were looking ready for photographs. And just as we were gearing up to bring quite a lot of stock and get it photographed, the climate changed quite rapidly. So I would have pushed ahead to try and get more stock market ready, because we've got a captive audience sitting at home at the moment, but a lot of houses I haven't been able to get photographed on the market.
Yeah, hindsight's a wonderful thing. I would have definitely stocked up on loo roll before it all started.
Yeah,
question 2.
Red wine's running low as well.
That's right, I've got a plentiful supply of that, so I'm fine on that front. Who or what has impressed you the most at this time and why?
I have to say, and this is a bit of a general answer, but I have been pleasantly surprised with, I think with very few exceptions, just the general calmness and the understanding of people that I've been dealing with, whether they are old clients, new clients, buyers, other agents, solicitors, by and large. I think that everybody has responded to something that we could never have imagined in our wildest dreams a couple of months ago, admirably. So long may that last.
No, I tend to agree with you on that. And 3, describe something you've enjoyed most at this time.
This is very easy. Not worrying about having iron shirts.
Yeah, as you might have gathered, I'm in another football top, which is my sort of daily uniform now. Question 4, what do you think the biggest change to the property industry will be when this all ends?
This is a tougher question, and one, to be honest, haven't had a great deal of time to think about yet, just dealing with day-to-day operations. But I think what we've seen in past years is that there tends to be a flight to quality after seismic events, and I would expect that to be the case again. I think that there will be changes in working practices, and we'll all have to figure out what makes sense for businesses once we get to the next stage. It's still very much day-to-day operations at the minute.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. And finally, last but not least, what are you looking forward to most, sir, when lockdown ends?
So 2 things. Firstly, we've got a lot of clients who are under offer, where we've progressed matters as far as we can, and we're waiting for surveys or whatever it may be to be able to happen so we can move things forward. So there are a lot of people I'd like to get moved who've been patiently waiting. That would be great, sense of achievement once we get to that stage. And the second thing is that we've been having, as an office, virtual Friday drinks for the last couple of weeks, and it'll be nice to get back to having a real drink with somebody on a Friday after work.
Yeah, we started last week with a virtual team quiz, which I'm sure our head of HR one, I'm sure she was cheating. She was by herself. I'm sure there was a team in the background with her family. But yeah, it was nice to see people, but it will be nice to sit around the table and actually have some human interaction with people I'm not related to.
Yes.
So, but thank you very much for your time today, Gareth. Obviously, anyone that's interested in selling a property in Winchester and the surrounding area, Gareth is still open and around for business.
Very much so. Thank you.